So today in class we have been discussing about women in Africa, their goals, their dreams, and their desires, and the horrible atrocities in which they experience on a daily basis.
One of the themes I saw in the video that we watched was talking about the sexual abuse that goes on in their villages and in their schools to enable them to even have a chance. They talked about the girl who was in school, and the only way that she could stay in school was by having relations with the teacher or the director. And it's really astonishing. The teen pregnancy rate in Liberia is 3 in 10. So that's a lot of problem right there.
Well, I guess just going along with that, just with that problem, it's really awesome still that these girls still had passions and dreams to go to school, even though like all those things are going on. I know for me, like I'd probably give up.
I think, like, with developing countries, like my husband served in Argentina, and with the whole situation with, like, finding condoms, like, used bubblegum on the side of the road, he would see that. And I think, like, to focus that it's everywhere. It's not just in Africa, it's everywhere. It's even in the United States, like, girls are used. And, like you said, like, in Africa, people don't support because of the poor. Like, they don't have money to cover it up, like, in the United States, they kind of do. And I think just focusing on that it's a problem. Like, even in developed countries, even, like, in Utah, it's a problem. It's hard.
I think the people who are victims become more passionate to help others, so they aren't victims, and so they work like a lot harder. Like Oprah, she was a victim of sexual abuse, and then she put up that school down in South Africa to help girls to get an education, so they don't have to go through the same thing, and they can get out of it and get out of the country and work. So she's trying to help end it because she's been through it.
Yeah, sexual abuse plagues every society and every nation. There are people that are rich, that are poor. They all experience those horrific events. I'd like to think about what our Savior Jesus Christ has taught us, and throughout all the Bible stories of people being healed and strengthened and forgiven, I can't think of any men that were seeking Christ's help. Women are always courageous and always ready to seek help. Their goals and desires drive their passions. And their passions is what drove them to see the Savior, to be forgiven of their sins, to be healed. And women are just super courageous. And I admire them.
I would say that in the world as a whole, women are undervalued in lots of aspects. But we know that in God's plan, men and women are equal. They just have different responsibilities. So they're equally valued. They just have different functions. And I think it would be good for the world to understand that in this case especially, women are treated as objects. And I think it would be a wise thing for the world to understand that women have a much greater purpose than just that.
I'm glad that you guys that you guys both shared about that. Because I feel like until you're married, I feel like guys don't really notice that. Because I grew up with older brothers, they don't really notice. Like, I'm a younger sister, they don't really care. Like, they don't see my potential as a woman. And I feel like you don't understand that until you get away from your mom, or you get away from women in your life, or until you're married and you notice it every day. So I appreciate you guys saying something.
Thinking about objectification, I think about how we as men, we objectify women all the time. And women are easily persuaded to be objectified. Whereas it's a little bit harder to objectify a man. It makes me think about the Jennifer Lopez music video of how she decided to objectify men and their bodies. And it was a totally different feel, totally different thing. It was unheard of. But it's because she's tired of having women objectified.